Hi, fellow viewers, to everybody. Good noon. Good noon, because it's already past 12 noon beyond. By the way, my name is Steve Ho. I'm the owner of this video account in this respective website, youtube.com. By the way, my next topic in this video is very significant to all professors and teachers who are teaching economics. This is very important because I will say it once. Very important po ito kasi baka in the future hindi natin masabi na 1 US dollar is already 65 pesos bigla. Pero ito ngayon is, by the way, my title is only simple lang. 1 US dollar is to 60 pesos, delikado yan. I already informed. By the way, I am not a fortune teller or manghuhula. Kasi ito is, let's face the reality. Kasi ngayon, naglalaro sa $1 is to 57 pesos, 58 pesos. Hindi natin alam, baka it can happen anytime. Kaya ko ito sinasabi itong video na ito kasi I'm addressing to all Philippine economic professors, Philippine teachers who are teaching economics or who are taking major economics. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in economics, or AB Economics, Bachelor of Arts, major in economics, because it is more on business science. Kaya that is the trending in the global market economy or global economy. Okay, I understand that this is part of globalization, global market, foreign exchange. Kaya ko sinasabi ito. The reason why kaya ko to sinasabi itong $1 is to 60 pesos kasi delikado because dahil sa imports, tariffs from US market to the Philippines, napakataas, grabe. Tapos ang price of commodities sobrang taas. And the one I'm fearing most or kinakatakutan is more on inflation, deflation. Yes, may kasama rin law of supply, law of demand, kasi hindi na to nakakatawa. Yes, may advantage siya, like example, if you convert it from dollar to peso, malaki ang value. Ang disadvantage lang, ito ang kinakaba ko. Oo nga, mataas nga ang value, pero ang commodities naman dito sa local market ay affected. So, ang tatamaan, farmers, yung they're the one harvesting rice in the Philippines. Then, fishing. Kung papasok ang imported fishes, ang tatamaan naman, local fishermen here in the Philippines. So, parang halimbawa ito, sibuyas, onions. Pag mahina ang onions, ang gagamitin, imported onions. Kumbaga, local and imported goods. Nagsasabungan ang dalawa. Kaya meron ako na-mention inflation and deflation. So, yun na po. Yun na po ang kuan. Because for me, this is an Philippine economic issue or economic issues here in the Philippines. Kasi hindi ito masosolve. Ang nakikita kong solution is if they can pay foreign debts, Philippine government can pay foreign debts, baka ma-lower pa ang dollar conversion. Pero ang disadvantage na naman, yung mga magpapa-exchange, madi-discourage. So, yun ang issue. And by the way, before I say goodbye in this video, please share it to all economic analysts here in the Philippines. I need to say this because this is already an issue right now. Dati, if you can recall, di ba, $1 US dollar 1993, 26 pesos and 50 cents. I cannot be mistaken, 1993. Look at now, 2025. That's already 32 years. Come to imagine, ang laki na difference from 26.50 pesos to to going 60 pesos, that's 34 pesos difference. I'm talking about the future. What is our reality? So I hope that this video will face our reality in economic situation here in the Philippines. Thank you so much for listening in this video. Good afternoon.